from Group 2 of Nourish Staff to present the process of execution phase on behalf of Nourish Staff Group 1, Group 2, sorry. So, hello, Shanoy. Yeah, welcome back.
Hello. Thank you.
Hello.
I'll just for a while. I'm not sure if
Yeah,
okay
yeah, we can see your screen.
I I will just present this one. Yeah. Hello. While preparing, I just want to shout out my members here. They are here. We have Richard, we have also Christine, and we have also Dave, our very dedicated volunteer in the ground. Melanie is not here as well because he's recovering. And then, yeah, I just want also to send my regards to Michelle, who is very helpful to our group as well. Hi, Michelle. Char, nakita na akong presentation, Char. Naglag akong laptop. Okay. Hello. So again, I am Gerald Sanoy. So this is our, I am from Group 2. This is our report. Our title is Nourishing Body and Mind for 1,000 Meals. Nawala. In geographically isolated and uh, environmental sensitive communities in Siargao Island. So as you can see, are the pictures, no, of our children, beneficiary, and the mother. So the project aims to directly address the nutritional needs of children living in vulnerable and geographically isolated through Nourish Now. We will provide 1,000 nutrition meals for children aged 4 to 6 years old who face food insecurity and are at risk of malnutrition. This initiative aligned with Nourish Now shared objective of collectively distributing 1,000 meals across communities with contributing to the global sustainable goals of ending hunger and improving nutrition. Beyond meeting immediate nutritional needs, the project promotes a spirit of compassion, dignity, and shared responsibility by ensuring that children receive access to nutritious food. We reinforce the belief that proper nutrition is a fundamental right, inspiring young community members to have a healthy empathy and collective care. Just wanted to share as well that this is very relevant project this month. It is because this month is a celebration of National Children's Month in the Philippines, and also focuses as well not to give the right of the children to eat a healthy food. So this is our group member. So I am the leader. And we have also Dave, Brian, who have here, the executive from Philippines, Melanie, Joy Fernell, our storyteller, Richard Luceno, executor, and Christine Joy Migulias, our documenter. Yeah, later I will share the one of the challenges actually. That's why we have immediate change of group of volunteer. Execution summary. So for execution summary, we have this phase one, research and planning, phase two, proposal submission and review, which is one of the crucial part, which is I thought that we cannot already get or have the part of this project because we didn't got the quorum on the first submission, but luckily to the support of the DAO facilitator, we got it. Thank you so much. And we have phase three, the execution. From October, actually, it was there's a change adjustment on this one. So our challenges, we have imagined during this project implementation, we experienced 3 typhoons, and the second typhoon that we have really give us a signal number 3, which is very strong. And then, but yeah, that's one of the reason why our execution, there's an adjustment of date. It's restarted by November 15, and we stopped by November 16 because it's very strong and we continue. So because of the typhoon, there is a schedule adjustment because this month I know is really typhoon season of the Philippines. And of course, field volunteer well-being because of the weather. And of course, our mission is to go to remote and last mile communities. Some of them got sick, no, and it's very tiring, but I'm so proud and happy to our field volunteer. And also one of the challenges is the original volunteer participation, which are supposedly on the first, we have some volunteers in other country, but unfortunately, it's hard to reach them out. That's why their participations has been, are not that very active or really inactive. Dave, pahiluma mga bata, Dave, please. So for community partnership, we have our partners, community partner leaders. So as you can see in the picture, we're so proud of them and happy for them. We have also youth volunteer and our local delivery partner, Espo School of Life, and which they give us the venue, the place, the kitchens, and the local government unit as well. So these are the picture that you can see are the mothers in each community that we are serving, because they are the one who are leading the parents to cook, to gather. So we're thankful for them. For budget report, we have this one. So our proposed budget is in total of 1,500 USD, but our actual spending is 1,510.64 USD. So we overspent to $10.64 USD dollar. So that is our actual spending. I'm okay for the budget report. So I will share to our facilitator the link of all the receipt of the drive. And then outcome versus evidence. So we have already, from day 1, we distribute 200 meals, day 2, 180 meals, day 3, 210 meals. Day 4 is 210 meals, and day 5 is 200 meals, a total of 1,000 meals. This is our menu as well. As you can see, some of our supplies that I have included here. So we have rice, chicken soup. So everything is healthy. So because we are very keen to give a healthy foods to our children. And the good thing as well, those vegetables that we buy is in the community as well. So it is a double benefits. The community also gain income. As you can see, there are vegetables there that been cooked by the mothers. So overall, we're happy to share to you that there are 382 children. For the 1,000 meals that we have served, there are 382 children benefited across these areas in the geographically isolated and environmental sensitive areas of Siargao Island. For our reflection, we will it is an overall reflection from, especially for our field team and our volunteer from the community. It is a heartwarming when you have the opportunity to provide support to children who need it the most. Despite the challenges of making it happen, such as a natural disaster we have experienced, imagine 3 typhoons, reaching remote island community, because we need to go to island remote community, and the reports you need to submit, for example, because our DAO facilitator asking us pictures, everything what we are doing right now. So it becomes even more rewarding. But all of the challenges, it is rewarding to see the smiles and gratitude of the children in these communities. The experience remind us these efforts can make a big difference in the community. For group reflections on DAO collaboration, decentralization, accountability, communication is crucial in a program that requires collaboration. It is fundamental to ensure that everyone in the group feels they belong, are valued, and are taken care of. Although challenges such as gaps in implementation may occur, when a group values compassion towards each other, these challenges can be resolved with care. So I really wanted to appreciate our DAO facilitator, Wylin and Tuyen. It is because we are very thankful of their guidance and support on how we can really surely implement our project here for the children, for the community. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So that's all. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sanoy. I would say that I'm really touching and so proud of what Group 2 of Nourish DAO had been done through very hard typhoon season in Philippines. And yeah, and like you see, like you have said that communication is really important. And yes, one last word is that we're really grateful, really appreciate, really proud of what we have done. And okay, so let's move back to our discussion panel, and I really want to hear your impression, your insight from the proposal and the summary report of Group 2. So yes, firstly, I really want to hear some new voice from other DAO members, from other DAO. So can I invite Bảo Ngọc from Reflection DAO to share your first impression about Nourish DAO project? Hello, Bảo Ngọc, are you here? Hello, hello, Bảo Ngọc. Okay. So maybe there's some limitation already. So yeah, I remember and I really appreciate the support from Grow Together our leader, Miss Mitch. So I really want to invite Miss Mitch to share a little bit of your experience and like the collaboration across DAO. So hello, can I hear your voice?
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can. Yeah.
So, is this regarding the experience or regarding the production of Tannoy?
Uh, it can be both. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Sanoy actually, I'm familiar with the place, the last mile, which he went to, since I'm from the same country. I've also been to that island. It's very hard to get to because the Philippines is composed of 7,000. I think we're more than 600 islands, 7,600 islands due to climate change. So, plus the typhoons that came, the only mode of transportation Mr. Sanay would have had would be a small pump boat, motorized vehicle to get to that last mile island. So I commend him. Um, I think the challenges that people in our country face, in every DAO member's country, the challenges we face are immense. But whatever happens, our commitment to actually do what we promised we will do, we make sure we do it to the fullest. Like meet it, whatever storm, whatever challenge, whatever landslide, or whatever armed conflict happens. Since we promised to do it and it's our passion, it's our commitment, that's why we have photos to show you exactly, hey, this is what we did. And I love the photos of the children smiling. That was wonderful. So good job, everyone, for Nourish Now, Group A and Group B. Great job, guys. Very, very good.
Thank you so much. I think that of we is so touching right now to hear your insight and your stories. So once more, on behalf of Honoris DAO, thank you so much for support from many DAO's members in our program. So it's very nice things to do. And now really want to hear from the insight and also the real experience from the members that execute the project. So really want to hear about your experience on working decentralization. So it would be an honor and of mine to invite one of the member of Norwich DAO Group 2. Can I hear from Kristen? Yeah,
Hello.
Kristen. Okay.
Hi, this is
Hello.
Richard. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, nice to see you. Yeah, so can you share a little bit of your experience on working on this project and especially on the decentralization concept?
uh, Hello. Uh, for me as one of the uh who's been on the field, I observe with the children in the communities that with this project is really helpful to them, especially in terms of their nourishment. and I also witnessed how the parents collaborate with each other to ensure that from the preparation and the continuation of this activity is sustained. And as observed also, the children in the communities are always excited when they have this the feeding activity in their communities. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your effort and your very sad enthusiasm. So thank you for all of your sharings from group 1 and group 2.